Kidneys play a crucial role in maintaining our overall health by filtering toxins and waste from our blood and balancing fluids and minerals in our bodies. However, certain daily habits, even ones we might consider healthy, can harm our kidneys more than we realize. From drinking too much alcohol to not getting enough rest, these practices can quietly take a toll on this vital organ. Since the kidneys are our body's primary filtration system, protecting them is critical. In today's video, we'll cover 8 daily habits that could be secretly damaging your kidneys. Understanding and recognizing these risks can help you safeguard your kidney health. Let's get started. 1. Consuming processed foods. Regularly eating processed foods can negatively impact kidney health due to their high sodium, phosphate, and additive content. These elements put a significant strain on the kidneys, forcing them to work harder to filter out the excess and often harmful substances. A diet heavy in processed foods often contains elevated sodium levels, which can contribute to high blood pressure. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for kidney damage, as it can damage the blood vessels within the kidneys, impairing their ability to filter blood effectively. Over time, this may lead to reduced kidney function. Processed foods also frequently contain phosphates, which are used as preservatives and flavor enhancers. Excess phosphates in the bloodstream can damage blood vessels and harden kidney tissues, making it more difficult for the kidneys to function properly. This additional filtering workload may lead to kidney damage. Moreover, the artificial ingredients and chemicals in processed foods can contribute to oxidative stress in the body, triggering inflammation and further damaging kidney tissue over time. A study found that high consumption of ultra-processed foods is linked to an over 50% increase in the risk of renal function decline in older adults. 2. Not drinking enough water. Dehydration can lead to kidney damage through a series of interconnected biological processes. When the body lacks sufficient water, the blood becomes more concentrated and thicker, making it harder for the heart to pump. This reduced blood flow affects vital organs, including the kidneys, which rely on proper circulation to filter waste and regulate fluid, electrolyte, and acid-base balance. As the blood flow to the kidneys decreases, their ability to function properly diminishes. This reduced efficiency in filtering waste can lead to toxin buildup in the body. Furthermore, concentrated blood makes it difficult for the kidneys to maintain the balance of minerals and salts. Dehydration also results in reduced urine production, which is the body's main method of waste removal and fluid regulation. Less urine not only hampers waste elimination, but also increases the risk of kidney stone formation, as minerals and salts may crystallize in the kidneys when not adequately flushed out. Over time, chronic dehydration can place stress on the kidneys, potentially leading to lasting damage. Research suggests that staying well hydrated, particularly by drinking water, may help prevent chronic kidney disease. Aim to drink 3 to 4 liters of water daily to maintain proper hydration and support kidney health. 3. High-protein diet. A high-protein diet, especially one rich in red meat and other animal-based proteins, may lead to kidney damage over time due to the increased workload it places on the kidneys. These organs are responsible for metabolizing and excreting the byproducts of protein digestion, primarily urea and ammonia. When protein intake is elevated, the kidneys must work harder to filter these substances from the blood. The process begins with digestion, where proteins are broken down into amino acids. Excess amino acids are converted into ammonia by the liver, which is highly toxic. The liver then transforms ammonia into urea, which is carried to the kidneys for excretion in urine. A consistently high protein intake forces the kidneys to handle elevated levels of urea and other nitrogenous wastes, placing strain on the nephrons, the tiny filtering units within the kidneys. This increased filtration, known as hyperfiltration, may increase the risk of kidney damage. Over time, hyperfiltration can cause significant stress on the kidneys, potentially leading to glomerular hypertension and kidney scarring fibrosis. These conditions impair kidney function, reducing their ability to filter blood efficiently. A study conducted on nearly 1,800 Iranians over an average period of 6 years found that those following a low-carbohydrate, high-protein diet had a higher risk of developing chronic kidney disease. 4. Excessive salt intake. Excessive salt consumption can lead to kidney damage through a series of physiological effects. While sodium chloride is essential for bodily functions, too much can be harmful. When you consume excessive salt, your body retains more water to dilute the high sodium levels in your bloodstream. This increased water retention raises blood volume, putting extra strain on the heart and increasing pressure in the blood vessels. This rise in blood volume leads to high blood pressure hypertension. The kidneys, which rely on tiny filtering structures called nephrons, are particularly vulnerable to the effects of elevated blood pressure. Over time, hypertension damages the nephrons, impairing the kidney's ability to filter waste effectively, potentially leading to kidney disease. According to the World Health Organization, limiting sodium intake to less than 2 grams per day, approximately 6 grams of salt, is one of the most cost-effective ways to improve public health and reduce the risk of kidney damage. 5. Consuming excessive alcohol. Drinking large quantities of alcohol can have a direct toxic effect on the kidneys, increasing their workload and potentially leading to long-term damage. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, causing dehydration by increasing urine production. This diuretic effect reduces the fluid available for vital processes, including the kidney's filtration system. When dehydrated, the blood becomes more concentrated, which decreases blood flow to the kidneys. Reduced blood flow can strain the kidneys, as they receive less oxygen and nutrients, making it harder for them to filter waste effectively. Chronic alcohol consumption also contributes to liver damage, which in turn affects kidney function. The liver and kidneys work together to regulate waste elimination and maintain chemical balance in the body. When the liver is damaged, it produces fewer proteins necessary for proper blood clotting and other functions. This creates imbalances that put further stress on the kidneys, increasing their burden. Alcohol can also raise blood pressure, a significant risk factor for kidney damage. Persistent high blood pressure forces the kidneys to filter blood at elevated pressure, wearing out the nephrons, the filtering units of the kidneys. Over time, this may lead to chronic kidney disease. Moreover, alcohol-related kidney damage is often linked to oxidative stress and inflammation caused by excessive ethanol consumption. Studies indicate that the combination of ethanol-induced oxidative stress and pro-inflammatory changes plays a key role in alcoholic kidney injury. 6. Ignoring common infections. Research indicates that long-term exposure to infectious agents significantly contributes to the rising prevalence of glomerular diseases in developing countries. When an infection occurs, the immune system responds by dispatching white blood cells and chemicals to combat the invading pathogens. If the infection is not adequately addressed, it can spread and lead to a systemic condition known as sepsis. Sepsis triggers widespread inflammation throughout the body, including the kidneys, which can impair their function by reducing blood flow. This diminished circulation limits the kidney's ability to filter waste and maintain fluid and electrolyte balance. Additionally, untreated urinary tract infections (UTS) can allow certain bacteria to ascend to the kidneys, resulting in a direct infection known as pyelonephritis. This condition can cause permanent damage to kidney tissues, impairing their filtering capacity. Chronic or recurrent kidney infections can lead to scarring, which may ultimately result in kidney dysfunction and chronic kidney disease. 7. Smoking. Smoking is widely recognized as harmful to nearly every organ in the body, including the kidneys. It reduces blood flow throughout the body, particularly to the kidneys, primarily due to nicotine, which constricts blood vessels and makes them narrower and less flexible. This diminished blood flow can impair the kidney's ability to filter blood effectively, potentially leading to ischemia, a condition that weakens the kidneys and can cause permanent damage over time. Additionally, smoking increases heart rate and blood pressure, placing extra stress on the kidneys. High blood pressure is a significant risk factor for kidney damage, as it forces the kidneys to filter blood at elevated pressures, which can strain and damage their delicate blood vessels. The toxins present in cigarette smoke can also directly harm kidney tissues. These toxins trigger inflammation and oxidative stress in kidney cells, contributing to chronic kidney disease or exacerbating existing conditions. A prospective study found that among individuals with type 2 diabetes, smokers have a significantly higher risk of developing diabetic nephropathy compared to non-smokers. Additionally, research indicates that avoiding smoking can effectively reduce the risk of kidney cancer, and smokers generally have lower success rates with renal transplantation. These findings underscore the importance of quitting smoking to protect kidney health. 8. Not getting enough sleep. Getting at least 7 hours of sleep is vital for overall health, particularly for the kidneys, which perform many of their repair and maintenance functions during rest. Adequate sleep is crucial for kidney health. When the body is deprived of sleep, it disrupts the sleep-wake cycle, affecting the kidney's ability to regulate essential functions such as blood pressure and the glomerular filtration rate (GFR). During normal sleep, sympathetic nervous activity decreases, leading to lower blood pressure, which allows the kidneys to rest and recover. Insufficient sleep keeps the body in a state of heightened alertness and elevated blood pressure, which can strain the kidneys over time. Moreover, chronic sleep deprivation can lead to systemic inflammation and increased levels of stress hormones, like cortisol, which can further damage kidney tissue and worsen existing conditions. In a study involving over 4,200 participants, researchers found that shorter sleep durations were associated with a faster decline in kidney function. Specifically, individuals who slept 5 hours or less per night had approximately double the risk of experiencing a rapid decrease in kidney function compared to those who slept 7 to 8 hours. In conclusion, prioritizing kidney health is vital for overall well-being. By avoiding harmful habits, maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and getting routine checkups, you can protect your kidneys and enhance your quality of life. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with friends and family. Stay tuned for more tips on maintaining a healthy lifestyle and optimizing your well-being.